Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Moody Reel. This is where I review new movies, new TV shows, and new seasons of television shows. And today's review, as you can already tell by the title, it is one of the Oscar-nominated films. 13 nominations for The Shape of Water. This film has deserved every single nomination. Yes, this film is that good. I was completely blown away. In fact, you can tell 10 minutes into this film how beautiful it's going to be. And I'm not just talking about the aesthetics. We already know the incredible genius, creative mind of Guillermo del Toro, who is the director, of course, and screenplay writer, and it's his story. He is the creator of this world. What del Toro accomplishes in this film is having that balance between the real world and fantasy, and he just meshes it in so beautifully and it's just brilliantly perfect. And no better example in presentation than the one between Sally Hawkins' character Eliza and the amphibian man played by Doug Jones. And I gotta tell you, Sally Hawkins completely, you will fall completely in love with her. And she really is the heart of this film. She plays this young lady who, works the usual 9 to 5 at a research facility with a, very hush-hush Area 51 kind of things going on in the 60s. And she's also mute, so she has a very unique and very special connection between the supporting characters and, of course, the amphibian man. She's incredibly charming, incredibly sweet, and I couldn't help but to fall in love with her. And there are a couple of scenes in this where she is absolutely brilliant. Hats off to Sally Hawkins. But I think the overall execution of this film by del Toro is unbelievably beautiful, unbelievably brilliant. When I look at a film, I always look for a balance. I always look for a great execution, and this film has that balance. You've got a great villain in Michael Shannon. Of course, he always knocks it out of the park, regardless of what role he takes on. You add that brilliance with Octavia Spencer, Richard Jenkins, and of course Michael Stuhlbarg. These three are, these guys are always a solid choice, a solid pick in a cast. No matter what film they're in, they elevate each scene. While I did get a little watery-eyed, I did not take my focus off the entire storytelling. Del Toro is an incredible storyteller, especially when it's his world, his creative world, when it's not adapting anything, when it's coming straight from his head onto paper and then onto film. The story itself is quite simple, and it's nothing that we haven't heard before, but again, it's the way it's portrayed, it's the way Del Toro puts it all together and just makes you fall in love. There are certain, it's like you're watching a symphony come to life, and to me, at least, that's how I felt it. I know I might be getting a little overboard here, but this film, after the ones I've seen in 2017, and it's been a real quite impressive list. Again, if you don't already know, the Academy Awards nominations for Best Film, The Shape of Water being one of them, is a very impressive list. And each film is, well, they deserve it. It's very well deserved. But The Shape of Water, I think, really stands out from the lot. It stands out because it's not like any other. And all the nominations, again, are well deserved. It's beautiful storytelling, it's wonderfully acted, and again, the overall execution is just fantastic. And I cannot recommend this film enough. If you have not seen this film, go watch The Shape of Water. You will not be disappointed. This is filmmaking. This is the definition of a pure, brilliant film. It's actual full appreciation in great filmmaking. And I don't think I've met anyone or haven't read a review that had any bad remarks about The Shape of Water. And if there are, well, it's their opinion. Again, film is subjective. We don't always have to like the same films and agree on the same things. We can always disagree. But I'm telling you, The Shape of Water is up there, and it is highly recommended. Go and check it out as soon as you can. And if you got to wait till the Academy Awards, I really do think The Shape of Water might win Best Film, honestly, because just an overall package, I think it beats the rest of the nominations in the same categories. If it doesn't get Best Film, Del Toro, he's got to get Best Director. I cannot say enough good things about this film besides go watch it, guys. I'm gonna stop because I really want to go and analyze this film, and that would take another maybe 10 to 15 minutes, and neither of us have that time. I know a lot of y'all have short attention spans. If you want to have a conversation, you can always hit me up on social media. You can find me everywhere and anywhere at Moody Vintage. Also, catch me on the Stardust app, okay? Go on your iPhones and your Androids and find the Stardust app. Sign on there. You can find me at Moody Vintage. Check out my first reactions to new movies, new TV shows, new episodes, or new seasons of TV shows, just like here on the Moody Reel. But you'll get my first reactions on Stardust app, so find me there, add me there, and just like everywhere else on social media. Hope you guys like this review, and I hope you guys watch this film because I highly recommend it. I'm so glad I watched this film. This is definitely one of the best films of 2017, if not the best. Go watch it. And while you're at it, watch the other movies that are being nominated for Best Film. Because believe you me, the majority of the list, you'll love it. You may not like all of it, but majority of it. I guarantee. No, I won't guarantee it because, you know, you may not have the same taste as I do. Just go and have fun watching movies, whatever it is. All right, catch you next time.